everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a fun gingerbread notebook. So this is what I'm going to use. I am using the ScrapDiva Designs November release, and this is what I'm using. I'm using the memorydex gingerbread shaker, and it comes with different pieces. You can make it into a shaker. You can make even your own. There's a word, sugar and spice. The ornament topper here, it's the metal piece, decorations for your gingerbread person, and a backing piece. So I'm using that. Also using the elf bow large one, and I've gone ahead and done some cutting. I'm going to put it together, and come along with me. Let's get started. I've also gone ahead and done pre-cutting so you can see me put it together, and let's get started. Of course, I've gone ahead and done cutting for this video. I've also gone and done this kind of paper pad using Barely Arts glue and then just clipping them together so that it kind of reveals a notebook. So now let's play and do the fun part, is putting this little ornament together with this gingerbread boy. He is going to be a boy in this one. I'm adding the gingerbread, of course, in the brown color with the backing that is striped, lots of fun, green, teal, red, pink, and adding a metallic top to that ornament. Isn't this fun? Now I want to add the other ornament is the backing, and if you're wondering how I created this, I did some of that half cutting on my die cut Sizzix machine and making sure that I didn't cut all the way through to create an entire ornament. And if that doesn't make sense, let me know in the description if you want a better description of that. So let's decorate this little guy. He looks like a Thomas, so I'm gonna name him Thomas because he just looks so fancy, and I feel like Thomas is such a sophisticated name. So my gingerbread Thomas now needs to be decorated with the icing. And I didn't notice this, and I feel like the ones that I put on the arms are supposed to be for the legs, and vice versa. I feel like the ones on the arms, the little squigglies on the arms, are a little bit longer than the other ones. I could be wrong, and it could just be me, but that's what I felt like. There is a placement for the arms and the legs icing. Now let's add these little gemmies. I'm not going to use the little gumdrops that come in the die cut. And these little gems were giving me such a hard time. They kept on wanting to turn around and be on the right side down. So now let's add the paper, and I'm going to add some double-sided glue tape, and I want to make sure that it's completely sealed, making sure that it's able to lift up. Now I want both of these to be together, and I'm going to add in a fun word here. This word also comes with the die cut. So this is the elf bow, and it's a large one. I wasn't sure how to put it exactly, so I was playing with it, and I did have to go on the other design team members and figure out how these little elf pieces came to be. So this would be the equivalent of an elf costume, and I had to make sure that I was gluing them on correctly. I was having such a hard time, and you'll see that even the other pieces, I wasn't sure how to add that in, so I decided to just glue first the bow and then add in. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but this is what worked for me. And I did cut out the red in paint chips that I picked up at Walmart. Those are my go-to tiny scrap pieces, and that paper, the paint chip paper, is pretty thick. So I did have a hard time bending that to what I wanted. Now let's add the middle part of the bow, seal it off, and that's going to be on top of the ornament. I did want the sugar and spice foam words to be separated, so if you feel cringe about cutting apart the words that come with it's okay, look away, we'll get through this together. I added the sugar and spice with some hot glue because the little ornament paper, the pink sparkly, it's so sparkly that I feel like regular liquid glue does not hold. Now I'm adding a brad to the top of the ornament because I want this ornament to be able to slide to the side, and so you can write on your notebook. Isn't this cute? This is a cute treat for, I guess, a little kid, even as a little notebook on someone who has a desk, a cubicle. This is a cute little touch, even to write notes. And that's pretty much it. Look at this. Isn't this adorable? I love it, and it works so well. All you gotta do is slide to the side and your notebook is ready. I've done several notebooks, and I think I have other videos where I show how to do that. If not, let me know again. I will make one showing how to do that. It's pretty self-explanatory. And there you go. There's the ornament notebook. Until next time, thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye!